Hi there, welcome to Heart Wisdom. It's Angela here with your daily Oracle message. Thank you for being here. Ooh, dropping the cards. Yes, I hope all goes well with you. As usual, I'll be giving you an intuitive interpretation of my Heart Wisdom card, together with a message from the Druid Animal Oracle deck. Okay, so this is for Tuesday, the 20th of September 2022. Ooh, that's jumped out, so we shall take that. And whoops, one from the Druid Animal Oracle deck as well. So what uplifting message can we give today? Tuesday, the 20th of September 2022. One more. Okay, we'll take that one. So you've got angels, beautiful. The angels card came out a few days ago and I haven't seen it for a while, so that's gorgeous. And I'll also draw an angel message card at the end of the reading as well. So this card appears as a reminder to you that you're surrounded by angels. They're here to love, guide and protect you, all of us really. And you know, we can connect with them, we can speak to them, we can ask for their help whenever we want to, whenever we feel the need for it. And it could be for anything, you know, for major things, for minor things, like reserving you a parking space when you're going shopping perhaps, or keeping you safe on a long journey, or protecting a loved one as they go through an illness. This can also represent the realm of spirit for me and connecting on a soul level. So practicing meditation, connecting to loved ones in spirit, you know, those who've passed over, who still surround you and are still there to love, guide and protect you. And it may be that you've lost someone recently, and this is a reminder that they're still with you, their love still surrounds you. It could also help to look out for signs and symbols, just to reinforce that message of love, guidance and protection for you. So, you know, there may be something that's special to a loved one who's passed over, and it can be anything from a feather to a particular wild animal to a song, you know, just keeping your eyes and ears open. And if you see or hear any of those symbols or signs, it's just to remind you that life is eternal. You are an eternal soul having a human experience, and your soul life is infinite. And if you're going through any difficulties at the moment, any challenges, and as many of us are in these difficult and challenging times, this can help to reassure you that things aren't as bad or as difficult as you imagine. It can help you get perspective and see things with fresh eyes when you realize or remember that life is infinite, and you know, this existence of ours at this time is but the blink of an eye. So I hope that helps, if particularly if you're going through a challenging time at the moment. And practicing meditation can really help with whatever is going on with, whatever's going on with you, whatever difficulties or challenges you might be facing. Taking time to tune out, to tune in, can really help with, you know, stress or anxiety, and with your health as well, you know, your mental, physical, emotional, spiritual health. Practicing meditation on a regular basis particularly is incredibly beneficial, and I always recommend it. And this can just be a reminder for that, for you to continue with your practice, or to begin a practice if you're not already doing that, because it'll be so beneficial for you. And it's a way to connect in with your loved ones in spirit as well. Okay, so you have the salmon, and the salmon, that came out, I think it was just yesterday or the day before. So yes, another reminder in terms of that inner voice, that inner wisdom. And the salmon is about wisdom, inspiration and rejuvenation. So you might have been feeling a bit tired, particularly if you've been suffering with anxiety or depression. And, if you're facing challenging circumstances, as I mentioned, this can boost your energy and just give you that zest for life that perhaps you've been missing. I'll just read you the message from the book. This is the book that goes with the cards. And there are some lovely stories and in-depth meanings for each card. But I'm just going to give you the short version today. And if you want to know more about the cards, there's a link in the description box below. Okay, so salmon is revered as extremely sacred in the Druid tradition. It is the oldest animal, and it offers us wisdom and inspiration. Often with great difficulty, the salmon will return to the place of its birth to mate. To find wisdom, we need to recapitulate our lives, to journey in consciousness back to our beginnings, to our childhood and perhaps beyond, to our very origins in God or Goddess. Salmon brings not only wisdom but youthfulness and inspiration. But remember that to find these things, you must maintain an attitude of openness and innocence rather than strong-headed determination. So yes, openness and innocence, like a child, going back to your childhood, like the salmon goes back to the place of its birth, might help you at the moment, reflecting on what life was like back then for you and what your goals and aspirations and what you dreamed of being in the future. That might help you to inspire you and rejuvenate you and boost your energy as well. And yes, practicing meditation and connecting with your loved ones in spirit, that can help you feel the strength and the courage and to feel inspired and recognize that you have the wisdom, the knowledge, the skills, the ability to deal with whatever challenges you might face. I almost forgot to draw your angel's message card. Did I mention that Mercury was retrograde? So this is the Doreen Virtue deck. That's the book that goes with them. I'm just going to draw you a card to go with this. I like to do that whenever I get the angel's card, just to give you that additional message. Oops. Well, that one wanted to come out. So you've got Grace and Antoinette. I'll just read you the message and then pop it on the table. Sorry, I'm not sure if I've got holding that far forward enough. I'll read you the message, pop it on the table, and then give you the message from the book. So Grace and Antoinette, to help heal this situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. Okay. So what's the message that goes with that? This misunderstanding has occurred because of judgments about other person's motives and character. To heal the situation, the judgments need to be released. Instead of seeing someone as good or bad, have compassion and know that everyone is doing the best they can. Instead of pitying someone, see that person's inner strength and godliness. In that way, you encourage divine light to be expressed within the other person and yourself. You are projecting something from your own shadow side onto the other person. So this situation is an opportunity for you to clear away an ego issue. Simply affirm, I am willing to release that part of me that is irritated when I think of you. We angels are helping to heal this situation miraculously so that everyone will forgive and forget judgments and act responsibly. Compassion is the key. So it may be that this challenge is actually confronting someone, and it could be, as mentioned, that it's to do with you having an impression of them, which could be wrong, or it may be out of proportion perhaps. There's no judgment here. The only desire is to be helpful and uplifting with these readings. So yes, connecting with compassion is the key. And often when we have compassion, it's about having empathy as well and understanding what someone's been through and seeing things from their perspective, walking in the other person's shoes. And as we do that, we release something from within ourselves as well. And ultimately it's to our own benefit. So I wish you well with that if that does actually relate to you, and this is regarding a challenge with another person. But generally it's about you recognizing that you are loved, you are guided, and you are protected, and you are a special, unique, infinite soul having a human experience. I hope that helps, and yes, have a great day. Until next time, love and light. Namaste.